BiomedRx Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzymes. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.
Gold label quality BiomedRx CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
Hi, this is Devin Lockett, the president of JobSite Route. As the son of a general contractor, I know how difficult it can be to get good food on the job site. And letting your construction workers leave the job site to buy lunch just takes valuable time away from them being on the site. I've developed an app and a program that will bring a steady stream of food trucks to your job sites every month for the low price of only $100 per month per site. That comes up to about $3 per day to have a steady stream of food trucks coming to your job sites all day, every working day. You can also contact the food trucks ahead of time and pre-order your food from the menu on our app. This saves valuable time for your construction workers and for you. It also sends a variety of delicious food served on Southern California food trucks to your job sites all day. When you think about it, it only makes sense to join the JobSite Route Network. Sound check right quick. Make sure everything's coming through. Yes. Yeah, it's all funny. I like that. Go ahead. Laugh it out. Okay, so how's everybody doing this morning? besides having a good old funny time. I got a lot of requests for some material that I presented on my other channel, Devin Lockett Voodoo Child. So I kind of wanted to go over a few things. Thank you for joining me, by the way. Happy Hump Day, and I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. I wanted to go over a few things, a few tips, a few practices, and a few supplements that you might want to consider that would really enhance the quality of your life. I consider myself a neuro hacker and a consciousness hacker, as well as a holistic health therapist. I'm the owner of the BiomedRx Health Center, and I do biomagnetic pair therapy and neurofeedback therapy and a lot of other different holistic therapies. And so I want to discuss a little bit about the routine that I go through, that I do, in order to not only enjoy a very high state of peak performance, peak mental and physical performance in life, but also to reach higher states of consciousness, believe it or not, to be able to examine myself at every level of my humanity and actually be able to reach higher states of consciousness and to manipulate my consciousness, which is called consciousness hacking, in order to achieve and accomplish the things that I want to accomplish in life. And let me just do a quick check here to make sure that my stream is healthy, that that the sound is coming through, and that perhaps it is monetized. This is extremely important. Okay. There we go. Monetization is on. So if you guys want to go ahead and leave me a super chat, go right ahead. I believe you can do super chat and super stickers right now. If you like what you see, if you like what I've got going on here. It's looking good. Okay. All right. So anyway, with regard to consciousness hacking, the first thing we want to get across is the first task we want to accomplish is neuro hacking. Neuro hacking is training your brain in order to get a better state of performance out of your brain, a better state of mental performance, more mental clarity, more mental stamina, better sleep, better focus, better emotional control, right? These things are all attainable, and you can train them by several different techniques, several practices. The first one I'm going to get into right now is neurofeedback. Neurofeedback is EEG biofeedback. It's the first therapy that I started performing at the BiomedRx Health Center. This device is called a Neuro amp. If I don't burn it, I can show it to you. This device is called a Neuro amp, neurofeedback amplifier. And as you can see, it's a 2-channel amplifier. And I use this at the BiomedRx Health Center as well as at home for brain training. We have several modalities. Oh yes, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. You can also hit us up on at BiomedRx on Cash App as well. So we have several modalities, several types of neurofeedback that we can perform with this amplifier and the Signet software that I use it with. We have infra-low neurofeedback. I'm only going to give you a brief breakdown of this because it's a lot of information. We have infra-low neurofeedback, which calms the brain. Infra-low neurofeedback is the go-to neurofeedback for anxiety, stress, depression, ADD, ADHD, autism, post-traumatic stress disorder, and a number of other conditions. Once we rid the brain of the neocortical dysregulation that accumulates as a result of the emotional stress from suffering the vicissitudes of daily life. Then we can move into more advanced training, such as alpha theta neurofeedback, where your brain is training in the alpha zone as well as the theta zone. This is a very important training for purging emotional baggage, for contacting and getting memories that are maybe unprocessed in the subconscious mind, and for bringing these things to the surface. It's very cathartic for a lot of people. And then once you go through that stage, once you've gotten rid of the physical dysregulation as well as the unprocessed emotions in alpha theta, then we can move forward into synchrony neurofeedback, which is training the hemispheres of the brain to work in synchrony with each other. So in synchrony neurofeedback, we have the entire spectrum of frequencies available to train. Some people like to train in the lower frequencies. Some people need to relax and calm down. Some people like to train to sleep. Some people like to train to layer it and sandwich it with self-hypnosis. And some people prefer to train up in the higher states, the higher frequencies, gamma being one of them. Now, I happen to be personally training at the highest frequency the software offers at 50 hertz, synchronizing the hemispheres of my brain. And the reason I'm saying that is going to come up in a minute. Is going to become significant in a minute. Another one of the brain training modalities that we employ is called audio-visual entrainment, combined with cranial electrotherapy stimulation. This device is called the Mind Alive David Delight Pro, and it provides has an outlet within which you can plug in a set of goggles. The goggles have LED lights, which are of different colors and different frequencies. These lights affect the left and right field of vision, and thereby train the left and right hemispheres of the brain. We can achieve many different brain states with this. There are 5 categories, one of which is energize, another is meditate, another is sleep, brain booster, and mood booster. And within each of those categories, there are 5 protocols. So it comes with a total of 25 different protocols. But the most significant aspect of it is these clips. These clips are attached to it. These clips deliver what is called CES, or cranial electrotherapy stimulation. You clip these ear clips onto your ears, and once you start the setting and you turn on the CES delivers a pulse of DC current of a calibrated frequency, several frequencies actually, as well as wave shape, pulse shape, to the ear and to the brain, consequently, which stimulates the brain to produce norepinephrine, epinephrine, and most importantly, serotonin in a perfect balance. So this is very good for helping people get rid of cravings, or helping people to shake addiction, or helping with stage fright if you're going on stage. I used to wear it when I was on the radio at AM 590, and I would keep it on during that time. These devices you can purchase at mindalive.com. I'm also a distributor at the BiomedRx Health Center of Mind Alive devices. Now, if you don't have the ability to use these high-tech modalities such as neurofeedback or the use of the Mind Alive devices, then you can access binaural beats. It's affordable to get a good pair of headphones, the kind of headphones that cover your ears, okay? Not earbuds. Don't put anything inside your ears, especially speakers. But headphones, a good pair of stereo headphones. And you can listen to binaural beats. The act of listening to binaural beats forces the hemispheres of your brain to work in combination with each other, to work in synchrony with each other in order to accomplish the binaural beat. You can find an explanation about binaural beats on my other channel, BiomedRx TV, or probably on a lot of other channels that,
Even superheroes and supermodels need a daily dose of nutrients to help make life more super. BiomedRx Supplements is making it easy to get exactly what you need. From kids to seniors, they've got something for everyone. Pretty cool, right? Check out their products at BiomedRxSupplements.com.
All right, I wouldn't be professional. I would be remiss while talking about binaural beats if I didn't mention Bob Monroe, the inventor of binaural beat technology, and the Monroe Institute. The Monroe Institute produces or has produced what we call the HemiSync series of binaural beats. So HemiSync is the patented or the trademarked name given to it, the binaural beats that are produced by the Monroe Institute. I highly recommend looking up some HemiSync binaural beats. You know, there are binaural beats on YouTube that can put you in any brainwave state. There are binaural beats on YouTube that will imitate the effect of any drug that you might want to take. Now, I don't recommend taking drug binaural beats, because if you induce a drug buzz into your brain with binaural beats, I really don't know how you're going to get rid of it. I mean, how do you get over the buzz? I mean, maybe it comes down when you take a nap, maybe it doesn't. I really don't know. I have no idea. But you can access binaural beats here on YouTube. There are a lot of videos with the sounds of binaural beats. I suggest sitting down and listening to them with a good set of headphones, and take your chances. I mean, if you want to listen to the drug beats, listen to the drug beats. But there are binaural beat cocktails designed to help you reach a high state of focus in your brain. There are binaural beat cocktails to help you to go to sleep, to help you have lucid dreams. And this brings me to another aspect of this, which is self-hypnosis. Binaural beats are also often used layered with self-hypnosis audio. I want to stress the efficacy of self-hypnosis, okay? At a time when I was most acutely challenged in life, with my life circumstances, taking care of my father, taking care of my son in the early stages of his autism diagnosis, at the same time dealing with a very stressful and challenging relationship. I took, I don't know, maybe about a month. I'm not sure. It wasn't really very long at all. I took about a month, and I purposely sat down, well, actually lied down, and listened to binaural beats as well as self-hypnosis audio. Now, this is before the neurofeedback days. This is before the BiomedRx Health Center and everything. And in this process, I put together playlists of binaural beats that were for everything. It was a cocktail of everything I wanted to improve in my life, right? Studying, working, business, focus, housework, sleep, lucid dreaming, resolving past issues, exercise, weight loss, diet. I mean, I have over 3,700 titles, right? There are not only binaural beat, there are self-hypnosis audio files to help you with any aspect of yourself. Now, I have to tell you, hypnotherapy is much more effective than other methods of therapy for exacting change in human behavior. And you can really accelerate, if what you're trying to do is perform, you can really accelerate your performance by getting a good regimen of self-hypnosis going on. This is a form of meditation, right? This is a form of meditation. You're taking time out, you're meditating, but you're meditating with a guided focus. Now that I've said that, the Monroe Institute has put together binaural beat cocktails in the HemiSync series
that are that cover every aspect of improvement of human cognition or human behavior as well. They can make you. There are cocktails of hemisync binaural beats that can make you proficient at a particular sport or particular job. And there's also the gateway. The gateway process is a series of binaural beat cocktails put together by the Monroe Institute. And you can find many of these audio files here online that if you train with them properly, they will help you discover higher states of consciousness and will also help you, if you choose, to achieve the out-of-body state at will. Okay? It goes that far, and it even goes farther than that. I know it sounds really crazy, but that's the kind of shit you hear on my station. So, now, of course, BiomedRx CBD, as you can see here at the bottom of the screen, should be a part of your journey, especially if you're dealing with anxiety or stress or depression. And I can't really make health claims as far as what CBD oil is able to help you with. There are a lot of websites online that will tell you what CBD oil is good for, but BiomedRx CBD is pretty much the highest quality you can find at the best price, to be honest with you, for the strength. Let's see. Alrighty, so now next we're going to go with Haritaki. Now, I'm trying to help you to cleanse your pineal gland. Part of what you're doing is when you do CES, when you do the cranial electrotherapy stimulation, right? The pulse of electricity from the CES activates your pineal gland to release serotonin. And this is a very important substance to release into your brain. Well, the pineal gland is often referred to as the third eye, and is often associated with the third eye chakra. The problem with the pineal gland is that most of us have a calcification of the pineal gland. Some believe that it is a result of drinking fluoridated water or using fluoride toothpaste or drinking sodas with ice in them that is made with fluoridated water. So it's kind of hard for us in the first world not to ingest fluoride. The best thing we can do is cleanse our brain and cleanse our pineal gland of fluoride by taking Haritaki, Haritaki. You can buy this on eBay pretty cheaply. I recommend buying it straight from India. Haritaki is the dried fruit of the Terminalia chibula plant. It's also known as Kadukai podi in India. It's a very bitter tasting powder, and but if you take it, it'll increase the percentage of oxygen in the brain 300 to 400%. It will cleanse the brain, and most importantly, it will cleanse the calcification of the pineal gland. So definitely include Haritaki, taking Haritaki in your journey. While you're at it, while we're talking about powders and substances, I want to talk about Ormus, ORMUS, orbitally reorganized monoatomic substances. If you start with a very, very small dose of Ormus on a regular basis and allow it to build up into your system, you will find that Ormus also activates your third eye, activates the third eye chakra, and it also helps the hemispheres of your brain to work more cohesively. So it helps you in achieving the state of synchrony that is necessary to accomplish synchrony neurofeedback, as well as the hemispheric synchronization required for success with binaural beats. I hope you're following me here, okay? Because all of these things work well together. All of these things go together, all right? If you're going to be taking Ormus, once you take Ormus, you recognize that you have a higher sensitivity to energies, right? Energies. So once you start taking Ormus, I suggest you get yourself a piece of moldavite. This is moldavite. Moldavite is also known as butylenstein. Moldavite is, most people consider it the most powerful crystal that one could attain, but it is not a crystal. It is a tektite. A tektite. It is a naturally occurring glass that is the result of a meteorite, a meteor, I guess, slamming into the planet Earth about 15 million years ago. I'm trying to get a good focus on this moldavite for you. And this green substance was scattered. Right now, the only place you can get it is Czechoslovakia. And the Moldavia, or the Moldau River, is where the largest deposits are, or where all of them are. And the mining of moldavite is
Gold label quality BiomedRx CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
Yes. As I was saying, the mining of moldavite has become extremely restricted and limited by the Czech government, by the government of Czechoslovakia, and for good reason, because I imagine there's probably a lot of exploitation. There's only one place in the world with moldavite, and there's a limited amount left on the planet. But you will find that moldavite has a very high energy. It's definitely from outside of the space-time continuum. Most people find that moldavite is life-changing. So moldavite causes coincidences in your life. And most people find that taking Ormus monatomic gold on a consistent basis also causes coincidences to occur in your life, or synchronicities to occur in your life. So I'm showing you how to raise yourself up to a higher spiritual plane. If you listen to the Gateway audio files with some regularity, and I suggest that you get the whole set of the Gateway files and purchase them directly from the Monroe Institute. They can be purchased on Amazon.com, in fact. And listen to them and practice listening to them. Then you will also find that you experience what is called a thought bubble, or a thought balloon, within which you begin to understand that your brain is not only a calculator of the information that you have received from your five senses, but your brain is also a computer that's hooked online. Your brain is also an antenna and a receptor to the universal pool of knowledge that is accessible to all of humankind. And that's what we're doing with this channel, and that's what we're doing with all of my channels, and that's kind of what I'm all about, right? Because once we take these things that were previously understood to be esoteric, and we bring them down into the realm of understanding, right, of our understanding, then it's something that we can all talk about and share, and it becomes part of common knowledge. I'm old enough to remember when we had to have one person or two people in the house who were smart enough to know how to program the microwave oven, and one or two that knew how to use a pocket calculator. And now we are all online. I remember when typing was a skill, and now typing is just assumed that everyone is going to eventually become a typist, because we communicate through these keyboards, QWERTY keyboards, and it's just something that we have to do. The things that we call basic computer skills were once a crazy notion in the mind and the psyche of humankind. And now, no matter where you go in the world, everyone has a computer, and everyone has a certain amount of computer knowledge and computer understanding. So psychic knowledge, neuro hacking, and consciousness hacking is set to become that common among the human common psyche, or what we call the Overton window. Now, while we're on energies, okay, and the reason I call this peanut butter and jelly is because these are things that work great together, And individually, they work well as well, but none of the representatives of any of these technologies individually are going to represent them to you in a cocktail form. And I'm giving it to you as a lifestyle, right? As a cocktail, a cocktail. Get yourself an ionic foot detox machine. An ionic foot detox machine is a way that you can keep yourself full of negative ions on a regular basis, which will keep all of your internal organs healthy and keep your blood healthy, keep your blood cells properly polarized and repelling against each other, keep your blood circulation high, allow your white blood cells to grow to the proper size, about 3 times the size of your red blood cells, and to travel throughout your bloodstream and do their job. Ionic foot detox works kind of similarly to hemodialysis. Okay, I'm a biomedical engineer of many years, and I specialize in hemodialysis. The same principle applies to the ionization of water with salt. In dialysis, we ionize the water with bicarb and acid concentrate, or basically baking soda and vinegar. But in ionic foot detox, we ionize the water with salt. You immerse your feet into the water with a coil that applies a negative charge to the water, and through cation exchange, or some people say cation, from cation exchange, toxins are removed from your body into the water. I know it sounds strange, but it really does work, and it's a very deep molecular level detoxification that I recommend doing on a regular basis. And don't be afraid to do marathon sessions where it ends and you start it up again. Don't be afraid to do 3 and 4 hours in a row, because the longer you do it, the better you feel. And the more frequently you do it, the better you'll feel. Ionic foot detoxification is also a good remedy for depression, believe it or not. Okay, but combine these things. I have to also throw in a commercial for biomagnetic pair therapy, because biomagnetic pair therapy is one of the things that I practice over at the BiomedRx Health Center, and it is a great way of restoring your body, the various levels of pH throughout your body, to a state of balance. Go ahead on and hit the like, hit the subscribe, that's right. Hit us up, Cash App BiomedRx as well. Comment and hit the bell for notification of new videos. Okay, if you go to my other channel, BiomedRx TV, you'll find that I have a number of biomagnetic pair therapy videos showing you how to address illnesses from cancer to HIV to a number of conditions. I am not a medical doctor, and I don't want anyone to interpret what I'm saying to be medical advice of any kind. However, I am showing you ways within which you can augment the treatment that has been prescribed to you by your healthcare professional, and augment the medications that you have been prescribed, or maybe even wean yourself off of medications using such natural energies as magnets. Okay, yes, permanent magnets. Briefly, the positive magnet can raise tension and lower pH. The negative magnet does the opposite, lower tension and raise pH. When we apply these simultaneously in pockets of alkalinity and pockets of acidity in the body, which may exist as a result of the presence of pathogens meaning viri, bacteria, fungi, and parasites, we're able to assist the body's natural detox process in ridding itself of the pathogens simultaneously. This is very good. It's very good for balancing the body. In fact, I'm going to be doing some self-care this morning, and I'm going to put that, I'm going to be going live on one of these channels, probably Voodoo Child, with my self-care routine, and which includes self-application of biomagnetic pair therapy. Exercise. I can't stress it enough. Swim if you have the strength and you know how to swim. Swim is the most effective exercise that I do. Don't forget to sauna. If you're going to be ingesting these things that are and going through a purification process, drink a lot of water in sauna. Sauna as frequently as you can. This is a purification process. It's actually a detoxification process. If you're trying to reach higher states of consciousness, then you're not going to reach them using drugs, and you're not going to reach them using alcohol. So giving up drugs and alcohol is a foregone conclusion. But you definitely have to give that up and keep your body clean. Drink a lot of water. Spend a lot of time in a sauna. If you can, get access to Bikram yoga or hot yoga. Hot yoga is very purifying, very cleansing. I didn't say this was going to be easy because it's not necessarily easy. You can help the process of detoxification using DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide. DMSO is a solvent found in many trees and is a great catalyst. It used to be touted as a miracle drug, and now they shut people up for talking about DMSO. I talk about DMSO in a lot of videos. I talk about DMSO on a lot of my channels. You can find videos explaining DMSO on BiomedRx TV. So I recommend you go there. I can't really get into it right now. But what I do recommend is a DMSO mineral cocktail. Take liquid iodine, liquid zinc, liquid magnesium, and mix it with liquid DMSO. Well, DMSO is a liquid. The DMSO will bind to these three minerals, and the DMSO also increases the permeability of your cell membranes. So DMSO is a great way of introducing, a great method, a great catalyst for introducing zinc, iodine, and magnesium into your cells. Once you start doing this, very little, under the tongue, a few drops under the tongue of this mixture, you'll find that your health improves. You're going to find that you're able to get rid of a lot of inflammation in your body, and you're going to...
BiomedRx Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzyme. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.
All right. That's always a mood booster for me. That commercial always makes me feel better when I watch it. DMSO. I was telling you about DMSO with a little bit of zinc, iodine, and magnesium as a daily elixir. Once you have taken it for a couple of weeks, you might want to back off a little bit and just take it once every other day. Either way, maintaining that amount in your body. Drink a lot of water when you're taking DMSO with anything, and spend a lot of time in a sauna. You'll find that you sweat more easily. You'll find that you sweat more profusely, and you'll find that you are able to purify and purge your body much more effectively with dimethyl sulfoxide. Let's see. I think we're at the bottom, except for fruits and vegetables. You know, I don't like to tell people much about diet because there are enough anal retentive people out there that are telling you to, be vegan and do this and do that. And I'm not a food Nazi because I travel a lot. I do a lot of international travel, and I'm very culturally sensitive, right? I guess you call it cosmopolitan. So if I go to a country and I'm offered the host meal, providing it's not like monkey brains or something that I absolutely just cannot eat, I'm not going to turn it down. Most people eat fish. Most people eat beef and pork like we do here in the United States. And if it's prepared properly, then I'm not going to really turn it away. But keep a clean diet. Keep a good diet. And make sure that you include a lot of fruits and vegetables, cruciferous vegetables especially. You want to maintain a healthy pancreas. You want to maintain a healthy gallbladder. Oh, also, with reference to the gallbladder, you can flush your gallstones with tart cherry juice. Drink tart cherry juice every morning on an empty stomach. lie on your side, right side, and lie on your stomach, roll around on your side and on your stomach, and allow the tart cherry juice to penetrate and dissolve your gallstones. At the end of 2 weeks of doing this every day, add a little bit of, drink a little olive oil afterward, and a little bit of Epsom salt in a cup with water, right? And you'll find that this dissolves your gallstones and cleanses your gallbladder. You will mark your life pre and post gallbladder flush if you were fortunate enough to get gallstones out of your gallbladder, like I was. Okay, you're going to find that a lot of inflammation goes away. You're going to find that your health improves, and you're probably going to end up adding years to your life. Okay, now I try to segregate my channels with regard to the themes, what they're about, but I'm a holistic health practitioner and I can't help being who I am. So I can't help sharing these things that I'm sharing with you. I really, really, really appreciate you joining me and watching this. I appreciate all of your participation. I appreciate everyone's messages. And I would like everyone to, of course, stay kind, because, you know, kind is not only the new sexy, kind is the only sexy. I say that in every video. I want you to stay blessed and stay healthy, which means stay sexy, right? Because healthy is sexy, regardless of what the body positivity people try to tell you. Healthy is sexy. So now the sun has come up, it's almost 10 a.m. and I'm not at the BiomedRx Health Center, so I got to get my ass to work. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the next live. Peace.
Gold label quality BiomedRx CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
BiomedRx Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzymes. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.